Hey, welcome back guys, it's Disney Dwayne, and welcome to Disney Dust's Dolls and Figures Special Part 2. If you haven't watched Part 1, I've got a link below, be sure to catch that. If you're here especially for the feature on dolls exclusive to the Disney Fairies, Descendants, and Star Darlings franchise, then stick right here. Also, we're going to be featuring the theme park exclusive collection of Disney villains, as well as some Disney community websites for doll collectors.
Okay, so far we've looked at dolls by Mattel, the Disney Store, as well as Hasbro. Let's look at some dolls by another company called Jakks Pacific. Like Mattel, they've also ventured into some live-action movie dolls. Here we see some dolls from Oz the Great and Powerful, starring James Franco, which by the way is scheduled for a sequel about Oz and Glinda's firstborn child, Olivia. Over to the far right, we see Dark Beauty Maleficent and Beloved Aurora, also by Jakks Pacific. Jakks Pacific also does Disney princess dolls, but to avoid the already saturated market, they do Disney Toddler princess dolls, which look like these. The Disney Store has also released a line of toddler dolls under the Animators Collection. I'm not able to determine if these are by Jakks Pacific, but I'm assuming so. Especially because it doesn't have the Disney Store label in the picture below, but as you can see, taking the Mulan doll for example, the logo is displayed quite prominently in the top left. There's also another series of toddler dolls with the Disney logo, but I'm not sure if it's by the Disney Store or which manufacturer actually made them. As you can see, it's a very confusing universe to make sense of. Okay, on to what we promised, the spin-off series, starting with Tinkerbell. So there's been a slew of movies for the Disney Fairies franchise. I'm assuming these are from the original first movie released in 2008 called Tinkerbell. Here we see Disney Fairies collections released based on the movie Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure, Tinkerbell and the Great Fairy Rescue, Pixie Hollow Games, and Secret of the Wings. Here on the left side, we see two more collections based on the movies Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy and Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast. On the top right, there are 5 dolls from a series not based on the movie called Celebrate Pixie Party. And at the bottom there, you'll see there's one doll, probably out of many, of another series of collector dolls. This one features Silver Mist from the Lost Treasure movie, but if you check back on the movie collections, you'll see that this is different. The collector dolls have a higher standard. Here's another set of dolls from another spin-off, Star Darlings. So these are 5 girls so far out of 12 based on the zodiac signs because they are Star Darlings, and they go to the Starling Academy, which prepares them to grant wishes to people on Earth to save Starland from an unknown evil force. Like the Disney fairy dolls, these dolls are also by Jakks Pacific. And here's another spin-off series called Descendants, which is based off the movie that is based on the children and offspring of your various favorite Disney characters. For example, starting at the top left, we have Lonnie, who's the daughter of Mulan and Shang, followed by Jane, daughter of Fairy Godmother, and Audrey, the daughter of Sleeping Beauty and Prince Philip. And over at the bottom in purple, we have Mal, Maleficent's daughter, Carlos, who's the son of Cruella de Vil, and Evie, the daughter of the Evil Queen. Mal also appears again with Ben that you see there in the biggest picture, and Ben is the son of Belle and the Beast. This collection, though, is by the newly appointed Hasbro. There's also another collection of porcelain dolls, and this is by Brass Key Inc. Here we see the standard editions of Snow White, Aurora, as well as Jasmine. At the bottom we have another 2 editions of Snow White, the one on the right belonging to the Enchanted Tale series, which also includes other dolls that you see there of Belle, Aurora, and Cinderella. The Enchanted series, by the way, is the first film of the Disney Princess franchise, which also includes new songs. For the full comprehensive Disney music guide, you can check out the link in the video description below. Even the Disney parks have their own dolls, as you can see in this exclusive villain set here. Toys R Us also released an exclusive, and this one is based on the live-action Maleficent movie, with the winged fairy Maleficent here seen looking like Angelina Jolie. And if any of the dolls you've seen so far are too tiny or too precious to take out of the box to play with, don't worry, because they're styling head dolls as well. One by Mattel you see here on the left of Pocahontas, and on the right, the Disney Store one of Ariel. And that's about it. We've covered most of the dolls out there, save for my favorite collection of all in Part 3, the Designer Collection by the Disney Store. And in the future, I hope to cover Disney Infinity figures as well as Funko Pop Disney dolls. Links should be available in the video description below if those videos have already been made. And to wrap things up for Part 2, here are some recommendations of community sites you can visit for Disney dolls. The most logical one to visit would probably be the Disney Dolls Wiki, although there are only a handful of collections featured there, but it is a community site for you to add pictures, and so you can help it grow by visiting and uploading information that you've learned here, for example. I guess I should do that too. I'll also continue to update links in the video description below of forums and photo albums, say on Flickr or Tumblr, that you can visit.
That's it, guys. I hope you found this as interesting as it was for me putting it together for you. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for future updates. There will be a Part 3. It's probably going to be my favorite collection so far. And, of course, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. In the next episode, we're going to be featuring the Disney Designer Collection by the Disney Store. There's many different types within that collection itself. It's going to be totally interesting. So, until the next time, catch you later.